Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you are here for my year end. It is the last day of 2021. Hopefully 2022 is better. It wasn't a terrible year. It wasn't a great year. I spent over half of the year looking for a new position, looking for a job because I had been unemployed and looking for something. And yeah, I ended up back in my old job for less money, but teaching more classes. So yeah, I'm grateful to have a job and benefits, which I wasn't going to have going into the school year, but it's been a rough year. It's been a crazy year. Anyway, let me know how your year has been going down below. Also, let me know what some of your favorite fragrance buys of this year were. If that wasn't a clue, and if the title wasn't a clue, today I'm going to go over my top 10 fragrance purchases of 2021. I have a couple cheats in here that you'll see, but I really tried to go through and look at I went through all of my emails and looked at what I purchased. I went through and looked at what I remember picking up in store. I didn't pick up as many in store this year just because of the way the world is and everything. But yeah, I did get some and it was really hard. I pulled all of the bottles and at first I had like 23 bottles. So that was a lot. And I was like, well, I need to pare it down just a little bit. So I went down to 10 and yeah, let's get into it. The first one I want to talk about is kind of one of my cheats. I'm going to talk about L'Interdit by Givenchy. And I have the original and I have Rouge. I got both of these on Black Friday, so they are very new to my collection, but there's just been something about them. When I got them, I was like, oh my gosh, just kind of mesmerized by them and really drawn in. They're just really interesting fragrances. So let's talk about the original first. All right, so this is the original. It's the EDP, and it's actually, I'm calling it the original, but it's been around for a long time. It's like the pillar and the new flankers. So this is, like I said, launched in 2018. Top notes are pear and bergamot. Middle notes are tuberose, orange blossom, and jasmine sambac. Base notes are patchouli, vanilla ambroxan, and vetiver. And this is it's mysterious. It has a depth to it. It still has like a sweet and gourmandness to it, but also some spiciness to it. I've been just really drawn to it. I've been spraying it quite a bit in the evenings because it was sitting like at my office, and so it wasn't my scent of the day, but it would be kind of like my scent of the evening as I was grading and trying to finish out the last couple weeks of the semester. Really have been enjoying it. The other one that I wanted to talk about is L'Interdit Rouge, and this one came out this year, so it is even newer, and I'm getting all my fragrance notes from Fragrantica just in case you want to know. So top notes are blood orange and ginger. Middle notes are tuberose, jasmine, and pimento leaf. Base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, and vetiver. Oh my gosh. Again, like they smell similar, but there's a difference to them, but I can tell that they are related and in the same family, which is why I decided to count them as one of my 10 fragrance buys for this year. And the reason they're different sizes is because they were 30% off at Ulta for Black Friday, and I just got whatever size they had available, and they had different sizes available in different ones. I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't get the intense, but it will go on sale eventually, I know. Next, I want to talk about one of my favorite houses, kind of my signature scent, even though I've really expanded beyond that now, but it's one that I'm always looking forward to whatever flanker they come up with every year. And this year's flanker is called Neon. It is Viva La Juicy. I know some people find the bottles tacky. I absolutely love them. They make me happy. I love this pink look to it. It's just so pretty. I love the ombre bow. It's very subtle. And the scent, oh my gosh, I love this scent too. It is like Viva La Juicy with a whole bunch of like grapefruit, so it's just really refreshing. And like I said, I love Viva La Juicy. I've gone through a couple bottles of it in the past. Yeah. So the top note is pink grapefruit. Middle note is orange blossom. Base notes are woody notes and tonka bean. I feel like there's maybe there's not caramel in it. I know there's a lot of caramel in the original, but it still smells gourmand, but it smells really fresh and bright and just invigorating. I really enjoy it. I think it is a great one and definitely really happy. It's probably one of my favorite flankers. Like thinking about it, thinking about all of the flankers that I have, this is going to be ranked higher in those. Eventually I will do a video on all of them, but that's a big undertaking. Okay. A lot of these, I feel like I'm looking at them like some of them are newer purchases, and I didn't think I would have any newer purchases, but there's a few that have just really captured me in this last part of the year. This next one is one that I picked up at HSN. It is Sugarful by Michael Germain. This is just the 1 ounce bottle. I also have like the 3.4 ounce bottle. So this is actually 1.4. One, I love this bottle. It is so cute. Look at how darling it is. It looks like sugar. This smells so good. This is definitely like will give you a toothache. It is almost sickeningly sweet. It smells like strawberry cotton candy to me. So if you have cotton candy but you have an added flavor to it instead of just, you know, the plain cotton candy, that's what it smells like to me. The top notes are wild strawberry and tangerine. I don't get any citrus or any tartness in it at all. Middle notes are cotton candy and pink peony. Base notes are sandalwood and musk. I don't really get musk in there either. I just get cotton candy, like that super sugary and strawberry, and it's so much fun. I don't know about how long it will last, but it's one that I just, you know, when I want something just to kind of perk me up, I will throw this on just to like get a blast of sugar. It's not one that I would wear to work because I feel like it would be a little immature for work, but it does smell so sweet and so lovely. Next up, we're going to talk about a celebrity scent. This is the only celebrity scent you're going to see. I started getting into celebrity scents end of 2020 into 2021. Definitely expanded my collection from what I had before. So this is Festive Fantasy by Britney Spears. It does have that ombre kind of rainbow bottle. I don't know if it's going to show up. I have a ring light instead of natural light, so it's a little bit, my lighting feels a little bit off. So top notes are dewberry, sour cherry, and plum. Middle notes are jasmine, freesia, and lily. Base notes are sugar, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. This smells so tropical to me. I don't know what the dewberry is, but I feel like this is like almost, it smells like a tropical drink, like something that you would have coconut in, which I'm surprised there's no coconut. And pineapple, I feel like I get those notes in there. This could pass for an Escada fragrance. It's sweet, but it's not sickeningly sweet. Like the Sugarful, I feel like that would give you a toothache. This is just delicious. Like this is something that you would want to drink if you smelled it. I love it. I wish I had gotten a bigger bottle. It's not really a year-round fragrance for me. It's more going to be a summer fragrance, but I have been really enjoying this one. Speaking of Escada, I have Sorbetto Rosso, and this is their watermelon fragrance. I did pick up several Escadas this year. This is definitely the standout. The other ones were just okay, in my opinion. Like, I liked them, but I didn't love them. I got the Candy Love, I got Festival, I got Flor de Sol, and this one, oh my gosh, this is like a lovely pineapple, but like it's not like a true pineapple. Let me give you the notes. So the top notes are pear, cologne, calone. I'm not familiar with that. Let me see what the picture looks like. It is a molecule. Then we have tangerine. Middle notes are watermelon, watery notes, strawberry, apple, sea salt, tiare flower, hedonine, which is another flower, okay, and rose. Base notes are praline, musk, and amber. I get that watermelon, I get the watery notes too, and I get that strawberry, I think, that's what it doesn't smell like a straight sweet watermelon. It smells like it was mixed with something else, and I think it's that strawberry. It is delicious. It doesn't last like a long time because it's a Moscata, but I got the 3.3 ounce on Zulily, and this was like $35. So we'll be spraying this generously this summer because I got it in the fall. But yes, love this one. So excited about this one. I should say these are in no particular order. I just set them on the table and have been grabbing them randomly. So keep that in mind. Next up is the only niche fragrance that's on this list. I don't buy a lot of niche fragrances. They're very expensive most of the time. And some of them are, I don't know, I don't feel sophisticated enough all the time to really appreciate some niche fragrances. This next one is from Kilian. It is not in a Kilian bottle because I bought a decant of it at the cosmetic company store, and I have decanted it into this bottle that I bought on Amazon. Yeah, just a plain bottle. This is Playing with the Devil. It released in 2013. The notes are white peach, lychee, top notes are black currant, white peach, lychee, and blood orange. Middle notes are pimento, pepper. Those are two different notes. Rose and jasmine. Base notes are vanilla, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, benzoin, and tonka bean. This smells so good. It's like you definitely get that peach in there. I feel like the peach is a very prominent note. I get probably the lychee is in there, giving it a little bit more, and the black currant. It smells sweet, but it also smells a little musky a little bit. I think that's that sandalwood and the cedar and stuff. It's grounding it. It's so delicious. It's really nice. I'm very excited that this is like, because there's different lines of Kilian, and there's like the original more expensive ones, and this is like the first that I got in that range. And I got one of his liquor lines not too long ago. And then there's the like My Kind of Love, which are the least expensive, and I have most of those. So this one I was excited to get one of his more fancy ones, and I love this one. And I think I'm addicted to Kilian fragrances now. A fragrance I found myself reaching for quite a bit, and even like my mom was like, I could smell that after you left. It was very potent, but it smelled really good. It is Girl of Now Shine. This is the one with pineapple in it, and oh my gosh, so good. Let me give you the notes. The top notes are pineapple, pistachio, pear, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are bitter almond, orange blossom, ylang-ylang, and jasmine. Switch those, jasmine and ylang-ylang. Base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and iris. This smells spicy, but it smells like a sweet spicy, and then it has that pineapple in it. It almost feels like a pineapple spice cake. It's so good. Not that I've ever had a pineapple spice cake, but it's what I imagine. Like, I've had apple spice cake, but I feel like switch out that apple for the pineapple, and that's what you get with this one. Delicious, sweet, pretty long lasting. Oh, I love this one. So yes, Girl Now Shine is another of my favorite purchases this year. Oh, I've been so enjoying it. I've been reaching for this over the original. I've been reaching for this over Valentino Donna Aqua. This has been like my go-to nutty type fragrance. Okay, next up is another one of those kind of cheater ones. I have Gucci Guilty. I have the EDT and the EDP. Let's start with the EDT. I knew I had to include this because look at, like, of all of the perfumes that I got, I've worn this one so much. I didn't realize that this came out this year. I was like, really? It's that? I feel like I've had it longer than that. So the EDT was launched this year. I must have gotten it like as soon as it came out. The top notes are pink pepper and mandarin orange. Middle notes are lilac, peach, geranium, raspberry, jasmine, and blackcurrant. Base notes are white musk, amber, patchouli, and vanilla. This smells really like, it's a gourmand, but it feels kind of sophisticated. I feel like it's like a more grown-up version of Viva La Juicy. It still has like some deliciousness to it, but feels a little bit more grounded, feels a little bit more sophisticated. It's a great work scent. I love the bottles. Like, they just look like little flasks, and I think that's so cute. I got into this line because I fell in love with Gucci Guilty Love and just never looked back. This EDP came out in 2019. They had a newer version, or an older version, and I haven't like tried it. This was one that after I got Love and I got the EDT, I was like, you know what? I need the EDP too. And I kind of was wondering what the differences were. And I feel like they're similar enough, and they both last fairly well. Like, I feel like I get good wear out of the EDT too. But I couldn't choose between the two of them, so I stuck them together. So top notes are pink pepper, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are lilac, violet, geranium, and rose. Base notes are patchouli and amber. Yeah, this one has maybe a little bit more powderiness to it. I feel like either one that you went with, you would have really good luck with. They're both very nice. Like I said, this is the EDP and this one is the EDT. I've used some of the EDT or the EDP, but not nearly as much as the EDP. Oh my gosh, the EDT I've used way more of. I did get this one first, but then I wanted to get this one too. So both of them, great purchases of 2021. Okay, next up was one going into 2021. I knew I wanted to pick it up. I knew I was going to love it. I knew I needed it in my collection just because, one, it's a continuation in the flankers that I already had, and then two, it just sounded absolutely delicious. It's Toy 2 Bubblegum by Moschino, and oh my gosh, this does smell like bubblegum. It's great. It's not quite as sweet as the Sugarful. It's sweet in a different way. It smells, it has more raspberry, so it's a little sharper, but it still has that it does smell like bubblegum. I really enjoy it. It's really fun. It's one, I haven't worn it this fall, one, because I left it at my parents' house, because I didn't feel like this would be a good teaching fragrance, but I really enjoyed it. The amount that I wore it this summer, and as soon as I was looking through, I was like, this one I have to include. So I really enjoyed this one. It was one that I went into 2021 knowing I wanted. The other one I really want, and let me know if you found it anywhere, is Gucci Guilty Love 2021. I have not seen it in any store. I haven't seen it advertised anywhere. I've been on the hunt for it. So if you've seen it, or if you know what's going on with that, it's in the white bottle, just like the pink bottle that they did. Let me know, because that's definitely one that I wanted to pick up this year, and I never found it. I didn't tell you the notes on this one. So the notes are candied fruits, bitter orange, and lemon. Middle notes are bubblegum, Bulgarian rose, blueberry, peach, cinnamon, peach blossom, and ginger. Base notes are musk, ambroxan, and cedar. It sounds like it's so much more complicated than it actually is. I get berry bubblegum. I love it. It's so good. So as I was putting it together and trying to narrow down, I had several. I had another Juicy Couture that was on that. The It's Sunny Honey was a great fragrance. I really enjoyed that one. It's a pineapple type fragrance. That one was like on my list. I had my Angel Share, which just barely didn't make the cut, by Kilian. I had I'm trying to remember. I feel like I had multiple houses. Oh, I had Irresistible by Givenchy too. That was one that I got early in the year and I really loved. And then I had two others from this house, and it took a while to figure out which one to narrow it down to. I really got into Jean Paul Gaultier for the first time this year. I had seen the bottles and been just kind of fascinated by them for quite a while, but I finally bit the bullet and took the plunge and got some of these, and I really enjoyed the ones that I got. Let's see, do you think you know which one it could be? Write down which one you think was made the cut of the three that I was planning on. I'll tell you the three. So the three were Scandal, Scandal by Night, and La Belle. Only one of them made it into my top 10. Scandal by Night. Of course, you had to know that with the cherry. Like, that's my favorite note. I've heard this is discontinued now. That's been going around, and I'm like, yes, I did buy this used, and I did give out a couple decants to my perfume friends here in town, but yikes, I want more of this. It's so good. The notes on this are, top notes are honey, bitter orange, and citruses. Middle notes are cherry, tuberose, orange blossom, pear, nard, Himalayan. Base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, amberwood, and white musk. Oh my gosh. I get cherry and I get honey. and maybe some oranges in there. It's so rich, so syrupy, so delicious. I wore this summer. Like, I didn't care if it was hot and humid. I just, like, this still, like, I don't know. It fit me anyway. I like sweet scents. The syrupiness just kind of added to it. I haven't been reaching for it as much in the cold weather, which I know is like the opposite of other people. I liked it when it was just a little bit warmer. It just, I don't know. I haven't been feeling super syrupy fragrances the past couple days, or the past couple weeks, I should say. It's so good. It was such a hard decision. I wanted to put, like, originally I had all three pulled out, and I was like, I can't do a third of my top 10 as Jean Paul Gaultier, because one, that wouldn't be like a good picture of what I have come through this year, and also I had some other fragrances that I really loved. Anyway, Scandal by Night, that is my 10th fragrance in my top 10 of 2021. Let me know some of your favorites down below. If you have not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It would mean so very much to me. Have a happy new year. I hope that you are all safe and healthy. Stay healthy. Stay away from people as much as possible. You know, if they're sick, stay away from them. This world has become very crazy. Let me know how you are doing down below. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions. I am not in a headspace to do New Year's resolutions, so I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Let me know how you're doing. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.